nowadays, like how do you go about finding value?
Like that is something that I'm not too keen on discussing.
I had to ask, mate. Everyone wants to find value. So.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Well, yeah. Tell us about your some of your stock market investments.
Okay.
All of them.
All of them. Well, I have a simple strategy or two strategies. One is just I used a site called Dataroma. Dataroma.
Yep.
Dataroma.com. There you can see like the list of all the biggest hedge fund, or I don't know if all the biggest hedge fund, but like a lot of big hedge funds, they release their portfolio at the end of each quarter. So you have like Warren Buffett, David Tepper, and many others. So it's interesting to see like what are they increasing their portfolio in, what are they decreasing it in. So I usually just see if I can see anything interesting there, put in some money, and hope for the best. And then my other strategy is like if I really like something, or if I use something and I think other people is also can use the other things, or it's like it's something that makes other lives better, it's usually like gonna go also good for the company. And of course, the earlier you get in, the better your return is gonna be.
Yeah.
Like Netflix. Was that the best stock of the decade? I think that might have been the best stock of the decade from 2010 to 2020.
Okay.
Like Netflix has been going well, Apple very well. Like, and that's something I don't understand and I can't get my head around. Like Apple was already, or pretty close, if not they weren't. I think they were the most valued stock. If you go back like a year or something. I remember because I was on holiday and I just invested in more Apple stocks and they were at like 170. And now they're like doubled in price since November 18. So just over a year and they already doubled in price. Like how can already the biggest company in the world double their value in 1 year? What have they really released except from, this is an iPhone 10. So like they got iPhone 11. I don't know what else they really released that's like gonna increase their value by twice. And maybe it's lack of competition. But maybe I don't know. But I just don't understand that. So for that reason now, it's kind of hard to go in or invest more in Apple. It's also hard to go out because you don't know where exactly they're gonna stop.
Yeah.
And I guess that's also an issue when you follow other investors because these big guys, they sit with all the information. They know kind of what the company should be valued at. They also kind of understand where it's trending to go and when it's trending to go down, so they know what to go in and out, and you just buy and then you see, oh fuck, they actually sold out 1 month or 2 weeks after their third quarter was released. So, but you're sitting there and you're holding on and you lost 20% or something. You're like, okay, that sucked.
So results wise, how have you gone?
Slightly profit. But I probably would have been better if I just followed the index. So, not a stock market expert.
No.
But fun to play around.
Can you reveal any of your bad stock mistakes?
Yeah, so there was one guy who said like there's a Norwegian company called Targovax. They're apparently doing something with curing cancer. He told me like, yeah, it's really good. It has huge potential. So I invested at when it was like 30 kroner, so like 3 quid a stock. And he's like, yeah, this can go like 10, 20, 100 times the stock if they're successful. So I'm like, oh, cool. High risk, like high reward. Because he said like they had like 11 cases of basically uncurable cancer and they did it their way, where nobody else wanted to even try or do anything with them, and 6 of them got cured. They were basically given like a month or 2 to live, and after doing this, they've been living for 4 years. So I'm like, oh, awesome, right? So I stuck in some money there, and 3 weeks later, they were down to like 8 kroner, so I lost 75%. And I was just like, nah, let's just get out of it. And I realized also, you're faced with so many investment opportunities. Like when people know you have money and you're also willing to invest, people are going to present you with different options all the time. And it's usually not too smart to follow those.
How do you pick and choose nowadays?
I try to stay away from it. Just go with whatever I know that's safe, or
Go with what you know.
or put in very small if I'm investing anything.
Yeah.
Because my return so far is pretty close to minus 100% on the other investments I've made.
Yeah.
So it's a lesson learned.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Stick to what you know best, and if you do that, it's gonna be fine.
yeah.
And don't believe in miracles, because they don't happen too often.
No, definitely. So can you talk us through it all, or give us a little bit of what you're doing right here, right now?
I'm sitting here talking to you.
That's the smart answer.
I don't want to talk too much about its products, because first of all, I don't want too much competition before I establish myself.
Yep.
And we'll see about how that goes. The B2B sports betting business, can be huge. The only issue is like the sport betting industry, as we're a Swedish company. It's gone down so much, like the Betsson Group, GIG, the Norwegian Swedish listed company.
Yeah.
Everyone has just had a really, really rough couple of years now. So for that reason, it's like it's not the best industry to be involved in right now with all the new regulations. Like Marius told me earlier about how hard it is to get in money as a Norwegian into betting sites, and how like I know like the value of a Norwegian customer to bookmaker is huge. I can imagine how much it is now due to how hard it is to get in money. It's like probably fallen a lot also.